Back in the kitchen again. Today is going to be another hair tutorial involving the kitchen. The last time I showed you how to bring your hair back to life by simply balling your hair. Excuse the glare. By simply balling your extensions. Well, today I'm going to show you how to change your texture, not really the texture, but the curl pattern of your extensions. Everyone knows if you're buying virgin hair, straight hair, is always cheaper. The curlier the hair, the more wave it has, it's more expensive. So today I'm going to show you how to cut down the cost and get a bang for your buck. So today what I have three different types of hair. I have a virgin hair, which is like a body wave, kind of sort of has a little wave to it. I have some cheap hair, some store hair. I wanted to try to do this one because I wanted to see if the color was going to bleed or something like that. And then I have like a one up from that, which is like a human hair. I forgot the name of that one. And this is the virgin hair. I forgot where I got it from. So we're going to ball those things. What you're going to need, of course, if you watch the video on how to bring your hair back to life, you're going to need some conditioner. Today I'm using Garnier Fructis Triple Nutrition, and I'm using an oil. You can use virgin oil, olive oil, but today I'm just going to be using Moroccan oil from Organics. And you're going to also need some aluminum foil. So what you want to do is have your water boiling. I'm going to go boil my water, and I'm going to show you step by step everything you need to do. So go get your materials together and start boiling your water. And I'm going to come back to show you exactly what you have to put in your boiling water. So right now the water is on the stove. It is coming to a boil. It's not quite at a boil yet, but it is coming to a boil. So the first thing I want to do is add my conditioner. Just like the last time where we add conditioner in the water, we're going to do that again. So I'm just going to put a couple of drops of conditioner. You don't want to put too much in there because you don't want it to be, you don't want your hair to come out like with a lot of film on it. So I'm just going to take a little bit out. Take as much as I can out with my spoon. Oh. So you want to try to grab, I'm taking a little bit out with my spoon. Try to grab some out. Be careful because that water is still hot, even though it has not come to a boil, it's still hot. Then you want to add some oil. You don't want to add too much oil because you don't want your hair to be too greasy. So after that, you're going to stir it. Let that continue to boil. Now, you want to make sure that the water is coming to a boil. You don't want to put in there in like hot water, but you want to put in there in boiling water, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to show you how to actually use the aluminum foil as rods. So stay tuned for that. So now you want to separate your aluminum foil in the sheets about this big or this long. I'm going to create more than one pattern. I'm going to try to create a wavy pattern, a tight pattern, probably a loose pattern as well. So now your sheets are separated like this. You want to go ahead and ball them up like so to create a rod. So just go ahead and do that. Excuse me, I'm using my phone again. So go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to show you how to curl your hair using the aluminum foil rods. So the longer you leave the hair steaming, the tighter your curls would be. You want to also make sure before you take these aluminum rods out the hair that the hair is completely dry. The longer you leave the rods on, the tighter your curls will be. So the longer you leave your rods on, the longer you let your hair dry, the tighter your curls are going to be. So I'm going to take my synthetic human blended hair right here. I'm going to roll that. So I'm going to sit this down and roll this for you. Okay. So basically what you're doing is you're going to take it from the ends like so and just roll it like a regular rod. Okay, so this is going to be our loose wave pattern. And if you think about it, when they say that the hair is virgin, majority of times what they do is they're steaming the hair to get that pattern. So we're doing the same exact thing that some companies do. Of course, they use a larger steamer. They have other ways of doing it. The hair is already in here, it's boiling. I'm going to place a top on top of it. You want to leave your hair in for either 45 minutes to an hour and 45. Like I said, the longer you steam your hair, the more beautiful your curls will come out. I'm going to put a top on this. It's already been boiling for like 2 or 3 minutes without the top off. So I'm just going to put the top on. I'm going to leave it in there for about an hour or two. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to put it on lower. I'm going to put it on lower so it can steam, because basically all this process is doing is steam processing the hair. So far, the synthetic pieces, I haven't seen anything happen to it. I haven't seen the synthetic pieces melt. And that's just in the first 2 minutes, so that's a good thing. I'm going to come back in about 2 hours. So after I let the hair dry, I'm going to show you how it is. Now, sometimes I leave it on overnight, but I'm just going to take it out so you can actually see. Like I said, if you take it out before it dries, you're going to get a looser pattern. So yeah, so stay tuned. Guys, I'm back. I took my hair out the water. I let it boil for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I just want to give you the different textures that I came up with. This right here is the human hair. On this side, we have a texture similar to the Malaysian curly. It is dry. So it has no product in it. It looks a little damp. It's still a little damp, but it has no product in it. And you saw how I curled that one to get that texture. This right here is like a little wave thing, probably like a wet and wave type of pattern. This right here is I'm gonna call it like a loose wave, kind of like a loose wave. This right here is the synthetic hair. It did not bleed or anything. None of these hair bled. Sorry. So none of this hair bled. This is a blonde piece of synthetic mixed blended hair, and it actually took the curl as well. This right here is what I like the best because I have two curl patterns. On my left, I have like a Malaysian curl kind of curly. The ends are really pretty as well. And on this side, it turned into a kinky curly. Now, I did not want to separate this because this is a little damp. I left this in the pot a little bit longer. Once again, I use these rods, these aluminum rods, to do all of these textures. So we have a Brazilian loose curl I created. Then we have a Brazilian kinky curl. You can see it's a little kinky. And I got that curl from just rolling it really, really tight with this rod. This right here is a loose curl. this right here, I have 3 different curl textures, and you can actually see that with me just holding this track up. And this one, and the curls are still bouncy. The curls are still bouncy. I have a Brazilian loose wave and a kinky, Brazilian kinky. So, ladies, like I said, if you are trying to purchase curly hair, it can be super expensive, but if you have time and patience, you can create your own curl pattern. You can do this with human hair, with synthetic hair, and even your virgin hair as well. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this process, hit me up. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Thanks for watching. Bye.